Hello and welcome back to the James Smiles channel. I still haven't ditched that name despite it haunting me for most of my life, but you've got to stick to your origins. Today is a very different video. I'm nowhere near a theme park, or in fact nowhere near any kind of ride at all, but I'm going to take a little walk through somewhere local which has kind of kept me going through lockdown, somewhere to go. I mean, I don't drive, so I'm not going to drive anywhere. So this has been the perfect place to come. It's literally 15 minutes up a walk away from where I live, and we're gonna have a little walk around. So I thought I'd try and put something out on my channel and bring you lot with me. This is more of a video where you can just sit back and kind of take in what I see when I go for my walk, and a way to see who still wants to see videos on this channel, and if so, can you let me know what kind of content you want to see, because I'm absolutely clueless as what to make at the moment. But yeah, please join us on this lovely walk through a little place called Park Hall. Okay, so where we are now is this kind of beach, deserty looking landscape in the middle of the British woodlands, which is fantastic. And even having lived in Stoke all my life, it was only last year I even found out about this. And it's a quarry, of course, and I'm not going to pretend to know anything about quarries or this place, but it is beautiful to come and just walk around. And when it was hot, me and my friends were having a competition to see who could jump the furthest off the top of that rock over there, which is a terrible idea, and don't do it because we obviously inevitably injured ourselves. What I can tell you though is this is kind of what Britain used to look like many years ago, and it was kind of like a hot desert, believe it or not. And now this quarry, a long time ago, has been registered and selected as like an important geological location because of the debris and the way you can see the rock formation just over here, which we're going to take a look at in a minute. And it's really fascinating, and it's right on the doorstep of the city. You know, I almost feel like I'm in sort of Clint Eastwood, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly times, just hanging out behind this rock, waiting for the Native Americans to come along before we jump out and attack. It's just so spectacular that this is so close to home, and wow, it looks like something straight out of the frontier, you know? It's just wonderful. What are all these stones about? Perhaps this is where the UFOs land in Stoke-on-Trent. That's my best guess. Either that, or this place just hasn't been touched since the Vikings were here plotting out how they were going to take over Britain. Here we are, just walking along, and we've found a little friend in the grass. Hello, Mr. Rock. I mean, isn't that funny? It's just so random because it's quite a big space out here, but yeah, just off this path there's just a little rock with some chalk or something on its face. As you can see, I have just jumped with a really strong legs from the bottom of this canyon to the top. I keep saying canyon, it's a quarry. You've got to be careful obviously if you're walking over here, but it's quite scary looking down, so I'm not going to probably get any very good shots there because I'm scared. time in the western frontier is coming to a close. We have a real path again. And we're going to go and head over to another place in Parkhall, which is like this really awesome forest, like tree, wooded area, where if you look at the top of the trees and see them waving, it's just really, it's quite psychedelic in a sense. Onwards. I'm not still enough to do this.
Did you though?
The creaking of the trees. The really cool thing about these trees is that if you're looking at them from this direction, they're all kind of messy and all over the place, and then as soon as you turn to the left, every single one of them is in a row. So it's kind of trippy. Look at this is so cool. Someone's built one of those, what do you even call it? It's like a teepee but made out of wood. And I haven't actually checked whether there's someone living in here at the moment, so let's find out. I mean, wow, that's so cool. I don't think I have the patience at all to build something like this. Kind of reminds me of Eeyore, where Eeyore would live. Comment down below, would you stay in there for a night? Or are you not brave enough? And tell you what, you can bring a friend if you want to. This one needs some finishing off though. It isn't truly windy enough to capture all of the leaves swaying when you look directly up, but it really is just so cool to see. I think this would be the perfect place to come and film like a horror film or something like that. So maybe we can make a parody horror film or something, because I'm up for just creating anything at the moment. It's so cool. There we go, look at that. And they're all creaking as well. As they sway, they creak. It's just so cool. This is appalling though. I mean, it's only a tiny little cup. All you got to do is keep it on you and put it in the bin. Put it back in your car if you've walked. Bring a bag with you and put some rubbish in there. There's no need to leave rubbish like this lying around, especially in such a wonderful wilderness. Have a look at this tree here. It's just got one big bend in it. I wonder how it grew like that. That's so interesting. Now I think this lake, I say lake, it's not really a lake, it's more like a little pond, maybe a puddle perhaps, especially on the scale of this place. But I think it's the perfect place to end the video. That should bring us to the close of a very interesting and different style of video for this YouTube channel. And you know, if no one watches it, fair enough, I had a lovely walk. And I'll definitely do it again. But if you did like it and you want to see me do something like this again, then just let me know. And perhaps maybe in the next 6 years I'll upload another video. Alright, thank you for watching guys, stay safe and take care.